Hello dear students, welcome back to ICET series of videos. So in this session, we are trying to discuss the questions of data analysis which are given as a question number 59 to 61 in the TS ICET 2023 paper. So in the data analysis, especially question number 59 to 61 are given on the graphs, that too pie chart. So we'll have an in-detail discussion on the pie chart, how to deal with the pie chart and the questions which are given in the previous paper. And please do not forget to subscribe our channel and share with your friends and click on the bell icon for getting the new updates on the series of videos. So ICET 2024 free coaching is a playlist which is available in our YouTube channel of My3 Academy. So you can share the videos with your friends who are in need and who are not able to take the training by investing something. So you just follow these videos. I am sure you will be definitely able to make less than 100 rank in the ICET examination. Okay, let's jump into today's session. So as we know, ICET is having 75 questions of analytical ability where 55 questions are given from the problem solving. Out of 55 questions of problem solving, data analysis is having 10 questions. Out of these 10 questions, they given in the passage type. You will be having 3 questions from one passage. It may be a tabular information, and 3 questions from a line graph, and another 3 questions from the Venn diagram. Like that, they will be splitting these 10 questions into 3 parts or sometimes 2 parts. So it will be having 5 questions and 3 questions and 2 questions, something like that. So but data analysis question is related to passage based. That means one graph, under the graph you will be able to see 3 or 2 questions. So you have to understand the graph properly and solve the question. And if you observe the pie chart, so pie chart means the pie is nothing but circular. So you can expect 2 types of questions under the pie chart. What are the 2 broad kind of questions is they will give the pie chart with the sectors, and the sector representation will be available in the form of degrees. So degrees, if you add up all the degrees, sum of all degrees or all the sectors will be equal to 360 degrees. And sometimes they will be giving the pie chart by giving the sectors information in the form of percentage. So if they are giving the sector value in terms of percentage, sum of all the percentage, you very well know it will be 100%. And I said especially they are focusing on these 2 types of model, and they are trying to give all the sectors, and one sector they are missing, and to get that sector you can just subtract the sum of all the values minus 360 will use that value. So like that they are giving one as a blank sector. Sometimes you can easily get that because sum of all angles inside the circle is 360 degrees. You can use that point. And few more details related to the pie chart. When you are dealing with the pie chart means a circular chart. Angle inside the circle, you very well know it is 360 degrees. And sometimes to get the value of any particular sector, so you just observe what is the angle made by that particular sector. For example, this sector is making 30 degrees. You want it in percentage, or you want it, you want an individual value of it. So what you need to do is just take the angle made by the sector by the total angle. What is the total angle? Angle inside the circle, we know it is 360 degrees. So this you can convert into percentage. To convert into percentage, we can write this as 3 ones are 3 twos are, and it is going to be 1 by 12. So what is 1 by 12 in terms of percentage? 1 by 6 is going to be 16.66, 1 by 12 will be equal to 8.33. That will be the value in percentage. And if you want to find out the individual value, you can just multiply 30 by 360 into the total value which is given in the question. So that is a basic thing which is an extra part. So apart from that, there is nothing challenging. Most of the questions are given on unitary method, and most of the questions are given and finding the fractional value of the sector out of the total value. These 2 are the repeated questions we are seeing in the examination point of view. So let's look at the questions which are given question under the graph. So if you observe this data, the pie chart is given. The indicates the expenditure of a household on the 6 heads. So they given the 6 heads as A, B, C, D, E, F. So these 6 heads, based on the information, answer the question. So they given the question number 59, question number 60, question number 61 under the same graph. So we'll look at how to tackle these 3 questions by using this graph. So as I told you in the last video, data analysis, I have given a clear broad information about how to deal with the data analysis questions. So again I am repeating, just 3-step process when you are solving data analysis or data interpretation questions. Just read the label, that means the heading of the given graph, and then observe the units and then connect your question to the data. So here we are able to see that label is expenditure on the 6 heads A, B, C, D, E, F is given, and that too the circular graph is given in terms of degrees. So you can able to see the degrees here, and you can observe here A value, B value, C value, D value, E value are given, but F value they didn't given. So you can easily find out the F value by looking at sum of all angles is 360. So if you observe the sum of these values, this is 64 and 66. That means 70 plus 60, 130. 130 plus 70, it's going to be 200 and 250. 250 plus 80, which is giving a result 250 plus 80 is going to be 330. That means you can understand the value of F must be 30 degrees. Why? Because total angle is 360 degrees and till here we got 330. The leftover angle is going to be the value of this sector. That means the F value must be equal to 30 degrees. This is what we can able to understand from this particular chart. Let's move on to the question which is given in the TS ICET 2023 question number 59. Expenditure on the head A and C together is what percentage of the total expenditure? So if you observe the graph once again, expenditure on the head A and C together. What is head A? Head A is 80 degrees. Head A is 80 degrees. And what is head C? Head C is 70 degrees. So expenditure on head A and C together will be 80 plus 70, which is equal to 150 degrees. Is what percentage of total expenditure? Total expenditure means all together. Total expenditure will be definitely all together angle, which is going to be 360 degrees. They are asking expenditure on head A and C is together is what percentage of total expenditure. That means A and C is 150, total expenditure is 360. This value you have to convert in terms of percentage. So to convert into percentage, I am just multiplying with 100 and keeping a percentage symbol here. 0, 0 cancel. 3 5s are 15, 3 12s are 36. And further simplification, 4 3s are 12 and 4 25s is 100. And further you can observe 25 into 5 is nothing but 125 divided by 3 percentage. To convert into this, 3 1s are 3 4s are 12 and we left with 5. So 5 means 3 1s are 3, we left with 2 by 3. So finally your answer choice will be 41 2 by 3. You look at the option which is 41 2 by 3, that will be your answer choice. So mark the answer choice as 41 2 by 3 percentage. So A and C together will be 41 2 by 3 percentage of the total expenditure. Moving forward to question number 60. So in question number 60, they clearly mentioned that if the total expenditure is 1,50,000 rupees, total expenditure is 1,50,000 rupees, then expenditure on head F in terms of rupees. So this is the question which is just you can solve by using unitary method. The total expenditure is given as 1,50,000 rupees, then they are asking on head F. So what is head F? As of just now we have solved for head F because these all summation is giving 330 degrees. Head F will be definitely taking 30 degrees as a value. So total expenditure is given. So total expenditure means the total angle. What is the total angle? 360 degrees. This 360 degrees value is given as 1,50,000 for us. And they are asking us to find out under the expenditure head F. Head F is 30 degrees. This value they are asking. So you can find out this just by doing 30 by 360. 30 by 360 into 1,50,000 rupees. This if you further simplify, you will be getting your answer. This and this will be gets cancelled. 3 1s are and 3 12s are. And again 3 4s are and 3 5s are. So we are able to see this as 50,000 by 4. 50,000 by 4 means we can say 50,000 by 2 is 25,000. 25,000 by 2 is 12,500. So head F will take a contribution of 12,500, which is available as option 1. You can mark it as answer choice. Hope it is clear. Moving forward to question number 61. So in question number 61, they given that if the expenditure on head B is 90,000 rupees, Then the difference between the expenditure of head E and F in terms of rupees. So if you observe, expenditure on head B is 50 degrees. They given that 50 degrees value is equal to 90,000. 50 degrees value is equal to 90,000. Then what is the difference of expenditure on head E and head F? Head E and F difference I am trying to observe. Head E is how much? Head E is 64. Head F is how much? Head F is 30. So what is the difference between these two? 34 degrees. This difference value they are asking. So you can use the basic unitary method. If 50 degrees is 90,000, 34 degrees is how much? So 34 divided by 50, 34 divided by 50 into 90,000. If you can further simplify this to arrive your answer choice. So further simplification is possible. So 0 0 cancel and 5 ones are 5, we left with 40. So 5 eights are and add 2 more zeros. So this, if you multiply with this, you will be getting the answer 34 times 18 into 4, 18 into 4, which is giving a result as 72, and 18 into 3 is 54, 54 plus 7, which is giving a result as 61. So 612, add 2 more zeros, 61200, 61,200 will be the difference between the expenditure under head E and F. So you can mark your answer choice as option 4, which is given as 61,200. So hope it is clear. So just follow the previous video of data analysis, which is there in the session 6, and then you just go through this so that you will get a clear clarity how to deal with the complete data analysis or data interpretation module, which is there in the analytical ability section of ICET examination. I'm just giving 5 practice questions under the pie chart. So please observe this practice question and answer and comment below. If you are not able to solve or any doubts are there, you can just communicate in the Telegram channel. And anyways, I will again post the video based on the doubts if the students are having any doubts. So look at the graph which is given. So another pie chart. I told you how to deal with the pie chart. Question number 1. Practice question number 1. Practice question number 2. Practice question number 3. You can just pause the video, take a screenshot and do practice. Without practice, you cannot able to score more. Practice question number 4. Practice question number 5. So please solve these practice questions and comment your answers. Question 1, answer 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. You just comment your answer choices in the chat box.